Joined now by Democratic Congressman from Michigan, Shri Thanedar. And Congressman, before this breaking news, we were planning to talk to you about my colleague Shaq Brewster's reporting about President Biden's struggle with Muslim and Arab Americans in Michigan. But I want to start with your reaction to that breaking news on Capitol Hill. What do you make of it?
Well, the Republicans have shown that they cannot govern. 21 days now, we don't have a speaker. Congress is paralyzed. We cannot make decisions. We cannot pass bills. We cannot, when we have an international crisis like what's going on in Israel, Congress must act. And the Republicans who are in the majority are unable to choose a leader for 21 days now. And this crisis has caused, we are marching towards a government shutdown on November 17th, where hundreds of thousands of federal employees, their families are going to have hardship. We have national security issues. The Republicans have clearly shown they cannot govern.
And Congressman, I want to turn back now to the Israel-Hamas war and your reaction to the Biden administration's response. You recently ended your affiliation with the Democratic Socialists of America over their response to the Hamas attack on Israel. What is your reaction to what we heard from Muslim voters in Michigan? Does this track with what you've heard from your own constituents?
Well, look, President Biden enjoys a lot of support in the state of Michigan. He has created, over 12 million jobs. The infrastructure, for the first time, the bipartisan infrastructure bill has brought in money to fix roads, and he's working on the economy, the inflation. There's so much, lowering the prices on pharmaceuticals. President Biden has done a lot of things right, and he is right in fighting and staying strong in fighting Hamas. They are clearly the terrorists, and they need to be stopped.
But, Congressman, is the concern not real for 2024? Battleground Michigan, could come down to just, tens of thousands of votes. And you just heard in Shri Brewster's piece some longtime Democrats, major supporters of President Biden, say they can't stick with him this time around. So I understand your points that the Biden administration has done a lot for Michigan and for Muslim Americans, but what do you say to those critics who right now are looking at that response and they're not going to support him next year?
Well, look, the Muslim Americans have seen the bigotry and the hatred that former President Trump, put on them. We need to deal with this and look at this as a fight against terrorism. We need to end Hamas. We need to destroy Hamas's military infrastructure to bring peace. And, more importantly, the people in Gaza, they have been exploited, used as a human shield by Hamas. And, they're living in generations of poverty. And the people in Gaza need to be helped. And eliminating Hamas will go a long way in creating peace and prosperity for all, not only the Israelis, but also Palestinian citizens who are innocent and have been caught in this fire.
Do you have, does this war, does it give you any concern for your own electoral prospects?
No. I think it's the right thing to do to fight the terrorists. It is the right thing to do. Hamas is an internationally recognized terrorist organization. They entered the country of Israel, did atrocities, killed, innocent people, abducted people, separated children from their parents. Hamas need to be stopped. Such terrorist activities need to be stopped. They are holding 200 or so innocent people as hostages. Those hostages need to be released. They need to, there's a lot that needs to be done to ensure lasting peace in the Middle East.
Congressman Thanedar, thank you so much for joining us here on Meet the Press Now.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.